My name's Serpent Frog, and welcome back to UnderMine. Ooh, we actually get to pick up an item this time. Hell yeah, the Archer's Pendant. Deal more throw damage at high health. Yeah, it's not incredible, but it's not awful. Troll Sweat and Biscuits as well. We've had Sylph for a little bit. Honestly, by my estimation, like, other than taking Jin so that we can go to all of the secret rooms, which is a consideration, we honestly should probably just use Sylph or Spirit, because both of them lend themselves to breaking the game, whereas, like, Sol's Phoenix is going to revive us, you know, Thunderbird is going to deal some lightning damage. It seems like all of the ones that deal damage aren't particularly great compared to the utility ones. I'm going to take the weakest of the utility ones in my mind, Jin, right now. Just because we still have more blueprints to discover, so Jin will help us do that. Actually, this is one point. We are about to go into this with 3 potions, and one of the potions is going to be the Mighty Metamorphism. Transmute all carried relics. It drops them on the ground as well as transmuting them, by the way. Okay, look, we have biscuits, we have 3 potions going in, and I think we do Spirit instead, right? We're already incentivized to do a bunch of potion stuff with this run. Might as well lean in from the very start. I don't believe there is anything down here anymore. Yeah, no, we're done with that. Nothing there either. Fine. Down we go. Whew. And it's really difficult for me to justify not using... Oh, yikes. Not using either Spirit or Sylph. So we got Demolition, increases the bomb size. We got 3 stacks of that. It could be a lot worse, admittedly. Damn it. Really wanted to hit that. It could be a lot worse, admittedly. It's at least useful for some things. It'll let us hit multiple different targets at the same time with a single bomb. That's about it. It's honestly a pretty big low roll. Just gonna stay all the way down here into the corner. I don't want to let another one of the goops mess up my life. Thank you. We've got 2 ways to heal before the end of the floor already. Both of them are going to heal for like 32 apiece, so let's make sure not to waste it. Looks like there's a secret room directly above this, almost certainly. Faster swing speed or more throw damage are the 2 here that are in real competition. I'll take the faster swing speed. Feels like you need decent melee regardless. Specifically when it comes to fighting the end bosses, it feels like you basically need really, really good melee or not. Not gonna win. At least with my current skill level against them, right? You feel like that's probably the secret room directly above that there. Not that I can really demonstrate or test that in any way. Oh, well, never mind. Immediately gifted a bomb to do so. Kind of pleased to try and wait for everyone's attack to go off before I even try and counter this room. Acting while they're still traveling around is always just really, really annoying. Rook's Bomb, death at 90 degrees. So this causes a bunch of explosions very near one another. Okay, you know what? I'm pivoting this. I'm changing this run. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this run instead into a bomb-based run and try and actually stack up a bunch of different bomb damage and bomb size and use the Rook's Bomb and stuff like that. In order to do that, what I'm going to need to do is metamorphom, like, waste the metamorphom on just the Archer's Pendant. Super keen on doing that, but looks like what we're good to do. Thank you for all of the extra bombs as well, game. Temporarily increases thrown damage. Okay. That one goes there. I've played Bomberman before. There we go. Let's see if we know where the other secret room is adjacent to the exit. Yeah, it's definitely to the north. That one there. Oh, screw off. As if it's not. Look at the different rock pattern there. Oh, you. Alright, game. I'll believe you this time. Let's try this one. There we go. That one's a guarantee. Great, and a bunch of HP that we don't actually need anything with. Fine. Fine. Look, if anything is going to be a bomb run, it's going to be the one that starts with one of the bombs that becomes the queen bomb and starts with the Archer's Pendant. So I think I have to go for this. So I'm also going to go biscuits, and then I'm going to pop all the rest of my potions just for experience on Spirit here. Take leftovers. I will take this unique bomb. And go down to the next floor. Going down to the next floor is also more experience for Spirit. Ideally, I'll find and use a potion very, very quickly on the next floor as well. Although, somehow I feel like that's not incredibly unlikely. I really should have just checked with the... I was certain there was, again, a secret room to the north. But I should have just checked with the explosion that was already in the room rather than supplying my own and hoping that it was going to find a secret room. I was so certain as well. Oh, hang on. Actually did manage to find another one. I don't need to pop this until Biscuits is almost about to go out. So I will hold off. Just in case I don't know, find the whole stash of potions, or I don't know what I'm holding off for. There we go, just pop it. All right. Level 2.5 this early on? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty damn good with this character. Specifically because level 3 is the... No, it's level 2 is Cellar Raid, actually, which is a chance to find additional potions in chests. So getting to that really early gives you the ability to find extra potions, and those extra potions give you more experience, so, you know, it becomes kind of like a snowballing effect. Ooh, that's actually really appealing. Getting some throw damage in with my bomb damage. That's not throw damage, it's throw speed, but you'd pair it with damage, right? Well, increases experience gain from familiar. Okay, yeah. We'll take that. 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 I could probably get to level 3 right now. I can definitely do it before the end of the floor. Take Sonic Boom. So it's just a very, very highly increased thrown speed. Although, it's still not actually that ridiculous. Like, I was kind of expecting it to be insane. I guess I'm comparing it to, you know, having stacked 10 throw speed buffs. It's not exactly fair. Again, I was certain that was going to be a secret room. I'm off with my secret rooms today. Okay, so we'll pop the biscuits, then the tincture, and then the impish key bomb. Some stuff around, and then go down to the next floor quickly. Find another potion, pop another potion. Oh, yes. I mean, I shouldn't do any of these gold-seeking things at the start here if I'm looking for the potions, right? Let's try the area with adjacencies to locked rooms, because, yeah, locked rooms can be shops and things like that. Things that are a little more exciting than a dead end. Still have the experience, okay. I don't really like these specific potions. I do like having freelighters draft, but I like having it later. Take that to remove the curse. And then I'll just pop some stuff on the ground, and there we go. That's our level up. So now, in addition, we also have the spirit will occasionally drop another potion whenever a potion is drank. So we're on gold line 3, and we have additional potions when a potion is drank, and the additional chance to find potions in chests. I feel like we chose the right familiar, because we haven't found that many altars, so it's not like it would have worked there. Potion duration. Yeah, potion duration is fine as this character, because oftentimes you'll be popping a lot of potions. But let's go with savagery. If there was bomb damage on there, by the way, I am straight up actually blind to it. I only just remembered afterwards. Wait a second. I should have checked for bomb damage. Yeah. Take my rush. We're kind of a jack of all right now. Master of none of them, though. Of course, I'll buy a healing potion for health when the potion might give me another potion. Well, if this is going to be our official exit, I have to backtrack. Although, to be fair, I should have known I was going to have to do this anyway. Secret rooms on this floor should be so easy to find. There are so few adjacencies because the map is, like, all tightly packed. Well, there's definitely to the north, right? I do have to also remember, secret rooms can just straight up be adjacent to secret rooms. I got to keep that in mind. Also, I should have cooked that food. That's a good potion to get. If you have exactly 5 curses, remove all of your curses. Especially because I haven't seen a Cho'Gall yet, but when I do see a Cho'Gall, I can probably just pick up an item and then immediately pop the absolution. Good to have. I'm hoping the second secret room is adjacent to the exit, otherwise I'm not going back for it. Kinda looks like it probably is. Well, never mind, but I found this. Okay. There we go, no, explosiveness! It's actually there, okay. Let's try and deal more bomb damage. This also does mean, by the way, that I'm gonna have to be very, very, careful to make sure that I get a ridiculous amount of bombs and keep a ridiculous amount of bombs. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that as a resource. That said, the fact that we have this spirit could actually help us with that. Damn it. Specifically because we could get the potion doubling Sazon. First thing I've got to do here is... what? Take out all these little bugs on the side. No, 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 no! That's exactly what I didn't want to do, is anger him. And this one now. Yep, now these ones. Never mind, I should have just trusted in Bobo the entire time, clearly. Alright. Perfect. Ooh. 2? All right, yeah, one of them was actually what was in the chest, and then the other one was the potion, and the food was because of leftovers. We actually have a build that lends itself to opening a bunch of chests as well. I don't know how to lean into that, but it does. All right. How many bomb items am I looking for? I never really think about the bomb items as items that I'm looking for, rather than items I'm desperately trying to avoid, so I don't really have an idea of the bomb items I've been looking for. Obviously, for like a damage build, I know, oh, I'm looking for, you know, Dylan's claws, and I'm looking for the vampire teeth, and I'm looking for any other form of just straight up direct damage, and that kind of stuff. It's gonna take a while before I have a good idea of what are the good bomb items. That is, if there are good bomb items. And how to make a bomb build work. That is, if you can make a bomb build work. It's possible that it's just something secondary to another build. Right? Not something to be focused on. Which is why I am slightly glad that I'm diversifying a little bit here. Unique bomb. Transforms items. Transmutagen blast. I can't take it. Really wish I could. Key doubler. Sometimes get a new key when using an old key. Sure. Take that bomb and the fish and run. I mean, if I'm committing to doing the bomb build, I can't take transmutagen bombs. It hurts me to turn it down. But hey, I got to explore. Got to see what's up with these other builds. See if maybe they know what's going on. Temporarily increases attack speed can actually be really good. When I get into the area when I have too many potions and I keep having to use potions to try and free up some space, but those potions keep dropping more potions and I realize I'm about to complain about it, I've got good troubles. I got pretty good troubles here. It's a good problem to have. Alright. Thank you for the key back. Galoshes. Ooh. Track oil everywhere? I don't... Oh... yeah. At least it's 5% speed up, but this is gonna set me on fire a lot, and I don't like that. Oh god, we had a successful run last episode as well, so we've actually got a Celt. I was just kind of doing it to test it. Alright, Celt. See how it's going. At least having good throne speed is going to make it a lot easier to take out these larval summons. And then I'm just going to make sure I'm out of the way. Because I am going to need the bombs for the rest of the run, so I can't just start throwing away all of my stockpile. Especially considering my best way to keep my stockpile is using a potion that doubles my stockpile. And that only works if you have a good basic stockpile to start with. Fine. Slow going on the fight, but... I mean, should I use a potion? Temporarily increases attack speed actually doesn't even sound like it's going to be that good for me. Because it's not that often that I get to stand next to and wail on Celt for that long. We're getting more free swings in that kind of setup than previously, at least. Wouldn't be surprised if, save the 250 from the bomb damage, we're doing basically the same damage with all of those extra swings that we would be doing in the kind of paused phase that Celt has after consuming a bomb. Perfect. Come on, and... I mean... that was a solid fair few hits in there. I think we've got this. Especially because we haven't taken a single body hit yet, and... honestly, I'm... ridiculously impressed. I knew eventually it'd all kick in. Kind of like the first 20 times I fought Dingle in Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Had no clue how to do it. How do you do this fight without taking damage every time? Oh, it's ridiculous. And then gradually Dingle became a joke. I feel like weirdly Isaac has like influenced how long I think a boss fight should go. This made me really, really impatient for fights like this that are, you know, a little bit longer. Got him. Not bad, Celt. Not bad. I mean, that's with no damage buff. Well, not no damage buff, but very little damage buff. I'm trying to figure out what level of Ascension I should stay on. I'm using that as a little bit of information. I'll keep thinking. I'll keep thinking. God damn. There we go. Ah. Just slightly clipping into the wall. I wonder if that's going to become an issue if I take a bunch of thrown attack size increase items or blessings. Just because then the projectile is really large, and if you're standing directly next to a wall, sometimes you throw it and it immediately collides with the wall. So it's like you can be throwing it upwards, but it'll still collide with the wall. That, I haven't noticed that happen in UnderMine, but I have noticed it happen in both Isaac and Enter the Gungeon, both of them obviously having kind of clear, direct reasons they would be related to this game. Damn it. Stood way too close to the footman for way too long. Also, oh, right, galoshes, right. I forgot about that. With the galoshes, I can actually jump while I'm on the oil. Thank heck. Again, My secret room sense is off today. Real poor. I mean, not only do I not have 3 keys to spend on that, or rather, not only won't I spend 3 keys on that, I don't even have 3 keys to spend on that. Wouldn't if I could, but I can't, so I shan't. Yeah, just a straight up increase in swing damage is fine. Again, we're gonna need something to help us get through mortar. Unless we get a bunch of bombs through. No, we could get them all before then. Chest in a bottle is a incredible potion to get as this character. All right, I need to pop some potions in other rooms. Hey, there we go. All right, run out of there. These all... Do these actually have the larger explosion radius? They do. They're not supposed to inherit from you. That's actually kind of annoying. Because it's going to make running away from them a little difficult. Yeah, I didn't think they inherited from the player character because I've had gold bombs before and it didn't work like that. I had... I mean, obviously it didn't inherit Rook's bomb. Maybe it just doesn't inherit special bombs. Okay. Unfortunately, that just replaced it with another potion. Let's do the dropping gold constantly. Honestly, don't mind if the pilfers take a little. I'll share the wealth around, frankly. Protein... No. I honestly don't even know if I want elixir, but elixir is so strong, you can't not want elixir. I'll put that on the ground. Fine. It's the set of potions I want to keep. Roll. Antimatter could be used helpfully after... I don't know. Take the ham shank and keep re-rolling. Curse removal? I mean, the key is nice. You know what I will do? I'm gonna dupe the key and the curse removal, and I'll take both. I'm gonna take and use antimatter for one more reroll. Biscuits. Increases experience gain for a while. The only potion that is capable of being completely useless to me at this point in the game. Well done, game. You trolled me good. Well damn done. Yeah, not really what I was looking for, but increases swing attack size I'll definitely take. Again, looking for more and more explosive damage. Unfortunately, the food had already taken 1 damage. Yeah, unfortunately the food had already taken 1 damage landing on the spikes, so if I had have cooked it, it would have died. Alright, just because chests are so valuable to us, although we should, make certain it's not mimicked. You win some, you lose some. Not a great result, obviously. Take antimatter and hike, I guess. Nothing else really done. I mean, again, I feel strongly that there is a secret room adjacent to this exit, but I've felt that way before. And I gotta remind myself not to use all of my bombs. Gold hits the floor rather with explosive force. Alright. It'll save me from using some of my bombs, maybe? By discovering for me the things which otherwise I might use a bomb for? It's possible. Discovering a secret room in particular comes to mind. Also the crawl spaces, obviously. Opening up passages. Actually, it'll probably save us a fair few. I feel like I immediately underestimated it. Thankfully, my body autopiloted over to it and picked it up. Rather than rather than hoping that I was going to find a way to re-roll it on the rest of the floor and then never finding that way, but also never coming back and picking it up. Awful, awful room on part of my play. Really hoping on a key now, game. Please. Don't want to have to skip a shop. Shops are very important. As in, like, the most important thing in this game. Alright. Where are we now if we can't get a key? We've got a couple more rooms left, at least. Well, at least that revealed us a secret room. Not a key. There's removal there. I do have another potion that I can pop to get a chest. Let's do that first. That doesn't have a key, but it did have a potion in it, and the potion has a chest in it. This is what I was talking about when I said chest in a bottle is absolutely ridiculous for this character. Hey, there's my key. Oh, perfect. Extremely, extremely pleased about that. Just in case it gives us another potion. It does, and another potion that I'm actually going to want in the end game as well. Oh my god. You gotta start with all these potions, game. You know I'm mad for them, but there's far too many. I didn't even use the shrine. Take less damage, definitely. Definitely take less damage. The priority there. Alright. I've also got a potion of true sight, so I should be checking walls. Stuff like that. Okay. Nothing. I was really hoping it was going to be there so I could collect all of that gold without having to actually expend any effort clicking the mouse. I don't know how lazy I can be and actually still win the run. Obviously, starting with a pool of 1100,000 is not really going to give me a good sample on that. I can actually use 2 bombs instead of the key. Or rather, in this position now, I can use a bomb instead of a key. Which, yeah, definitely I prefer. 2 more bomb damage. I need something that's like bombs don't deal damage to you, so that I don't die to my own nonsense, because that feels the most likely way that we pass here. I don't want any of that. Nor that. Again, not what we're looking for. My god. Well, inverter is still useful. Seer's blood's garbage. Immolation potion's pretty bad as well. You know what? I'll take the inverter. I'm gonna use a bomb to reroll the rest of these. Then I'm probably gonna pop the elixir. Huh. Never mind. I'll take the simple chest very happily. Got a stash as well, thank you. Pop a talisman, get a ham shank. Lovely. Now, I don't believe I visited the crawl space for this floor, so that should still be up for grabs. Yes, there you are. 2 keys for 3 chests. It's worth it for us, specifically, just because of the stuff I mentioned earlier about how good chests are. Specifically for us. Really? We got out of all of that 2 pieces of meat without the Celerade and the leftovers. That's all we would have had as well. Temporarily increase their own damage, I'll pop. Got Celt's blood that I'll pop as well. Is Celt's blood actually incredible? Because it's ranked as though it is. But in my opinion, it's complete garbage. I don't know. Don't know who to trust. I think I popped it in a room with enemies a total of once, though, so I have an incomplete set of data to pull from right now. Insufficient sample size. So instead, I'm what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm not inviting, but inviting, but with an S at the start. I'm whatever that word is. Your samples. Is it good? Or is it just complete garbage? Another update for the game has just been announced as well, by the way. The, I believe it's the Heavenly update. Don't quote me on that. But if it is the Heavenly update, I would expect it to be like kind of, oh, deal with the devil. Now there's deal with the angels. So different blessings and stuff like that. And I kind of hope it is. The blessing system does need, like, it's neat, but it could use an overhaul. Praying twice at altars is pretty good still. So this popcorn kernels is about to get 4 keys. Extremely worth. Especially because we're tight on keys. We'll definitely take devotion. My goal now is to get to 5 curses at the same time and then pop them all instantaneously with absolution. Should I just have all food in my run as cooked? Yeah, let's do that. Just seems like a good idea. This whole bomb build thing, by the way, doesn't seem to be using that many bombs. And that's what I think is like the biggest weakness to the idea of a bomb build, right? You want to invest a bunch in bombs so that it's good against the bosses, but you also want to invest a bunch in everything else because you can't just use bombs in every room. Who's giving you all these bombs? Can I have some? Let's check this exit. Getting a lot of extremely dud chests recently, game. Just saying. Yeah, I'm trying to just keep on in my mind, in the background, just kind of tracking for enemies' attack speeds. Just so I generally know when to expect the next attack from them, even if I'm not looking at that enemy, because I'm looking at a different enemy that I'm trying to dodge. It's something I focus on in a lot of roguelikes, twin stick roguelikes in particular, that I end up playing. Sustain yourself on gold. We had the catalyst earlier and we turned it down, sadly. So it would have been really good with this. Would like to re-roll that bit. Oh well. Alright, now I'm gonna go back and use the altar. We didn't use the altar initially because we didn't know if we were about to get devotion. We did get devotion, so justifies it. But it wouldn't have justified it if I didn't actually go back and use the GD altar. I'm gonna take the swing damage. Bomb size I don't really need anymore, so I'll take swing damage. It's bomb damage I want. I also don't really want the debuffs to stack. Ideally, they will be individual debuffs. Same debuffs, obviously, I'm referring to curses. Secret rooms, again, nothing confirms. Yeah, nothing that I'm comfortable enough with to just drop down a random bomb. Okay. The mortar at the end of this floor. I mean, if nothing else, I do have 3 potions that push me through mortar. The temporary swing damage increase, the temporary attack damage, attack increase rather, and oh, sorry, I thought I also had a crit buff. Well, I hope over the course of the next floor to get that crit buff then. But even if not, that should still be overkill. Again, the rest of the floor could get... Well, what could the rest of the floor give us that would change that? Obviously, we can't get devotion again. Huh. I don't think anything can change whether or not I would use that. Alright. Let's just go back and use it immediately then. Okay, crit strike, definitely. Swing speed. Yeah, this is very quickly kind of becoming a more standard melee build, but that's just giving me a secondary thing to use for the bosses. Running very low on these bombs. It's weird. Maybe the run that gets me to actually start doing best practices with respect especially to melee fighting. Maybe the run that gets me to start that is not a melee run. Maybe it's the bomb run, because the melee run could have done it. Right? I didn't need to try and be so careful. That said, my attempts to be careful have clearly not been paying off recently. At the very least, I've got my elixir to rely on. Keep finding the secret room. Let's go check it. Just a bomb. Damn it. Really? Barely even worth the time I went in there for. Well, I say barely even worth. It wasn't worth the time. Given the whole having to provide my own bomb to get in. Alright. What are you? Ooh, resurrection. Alright. Alright. Huh. mean, if I just fight well, surely with Resurrection I'm fine. Right? It's just a whole extra health bar. As long as I just really don't, like, hardcore eat it, fight shouldn't be that bad. Never underestimate the whole extra health bar. Don't really think I care about any of the other stuff here. I can bounce? Yeah, I can bounce. Sweet. Oh, right. Not actually bounce. We've got to go fight Mortar. I'm going to pop both of those because I'm not going to want to carry those two as like a guaranteed 2 potions in my potion slots as we're going down to the next floor. Well, there goes the elixir. I'm actually kind of fine with the fact that elixir is gone. Based off of the same reason I wanted to use those 2 potions for this fight. I don't want just guaranteed potion slots that have to be those potions. I want to be able to use all of the slots at all times. Yeah, that was effective, but was it incredible? Hardly. Hang on. Sorry, I have to focus on this bit. Just with the amount of damage we took in the first 2 hits that we took in the fight, I was starting to get really nervous about the possibility of actually proccing that early. Resurrection. Thankfully, knuckled up and flew right at the end there. Still no Shogal, by the way. So by this point, I should have like an 80% chance, right? Because I haven't been picking up extra blessings out of Toe. I don't know if your previous chance for Shogal carries over to the next floor. Otherwise, by now, I would have, like, 80. It would be remarkable if I missed a 70, like a 50, 60, 70, and 80 in a row. Let alone a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Just a bottle, obviously incredible. Alright. It's obviously incredible. Why would I not take it? Let's go crit. Bomb damage on this one. Great. So now we've actually got 4 curses. I'm going to go here and pick up my 5th. By opening that. In doing so, I give myself 5, so Absolution purges all of them and gives me a bunch of other buffs. Lovely. Just lovely. Kurtz's stash is only 3 away. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to fulfill that. Transform all relics in the room is really good. I'll leave the Impish Key Bomb there because the possibility is that I come back and I want to swap keys for bombs because, you know, I get, like, doubling of keys somehow. I don't know. The Impish Key Bomb just could be very useful for us. If nothing else, having one on hand to swap whatever excess keys I have at the end of the run into bombs could be useful. Ooh, minus flask for the effects of potion for longer. Lovely. Berserker's brew. Deal and take more damage. Yeah, Berserker's brew. I'll pop that as well and try and go ham. Although that's something that I pop if I'm going, you know, to actually fight rather than using the bombs. This is a potion that I think does actually straight up need to be removed. It's the fireball potion. It throws out fireballs, but because potions take, you know, 5 seconds to drink, and it only throws out fireballs once, it's useless. You need an enemy that doesn't move and also will propose no threat to you over 5 seconds, but that you also need a fireball to help you deal with. Can it help you solve a fire puzzle? Sometimes. Depends on the fire puzzle. This one, it will. So, never mind, I guess. Effectively, everything I just said, screw that. I was wrong, evidently. Got him. Well, look, I'm glad that it had a use immediately after me complaining about it, at the very least. Ooh, not bad. Sure. I have the ability to generate a bunch of health already. I'll drop this potion, I think. I'll use Toxin as well. And use old Glycerin, obviously. Ooh, Savagery Serum, great pickup there. Savagery Serum is the crit one that I was looking for earlier. Between that and Berserker's Brew, we can probably just take out the final boss. Especially with all the swing damage, swing speed increases we've already taken. Okay. Even more food on. God damn it! As the food cooks itself, it lights up the fire below me. Oh, yeah. It's a good thing I have galoshes to make sure that's a problem I always have to worry about. Alright, that's food down there. Again, another potion I just have to get rid of. There we go. Oh no, there's an antimatter on this as well, isn't there? Yeah, there is, right there. Oh yeah, I can actually afford those. Let's take all of that. Temporarily increases thrown damage. Sure, purge that. Temporarily increased swing damage and crit damage are both incredible. Like so. Oh god. I'm dropping the curse removal potion. It's the only thing that I can drop. Just gonna use the antimatter there, because I can immediately go and pick up the health, and then I have the stack of antimatter just sitting with me. Antimatter being next time you take damage, gain health instead. Alright, game. You got me. There's nothing I can really do on this floor. Fine. Show me the next one. I'll make something happen there. Is that floor 1 of halls or 2? Okay. Because halls 4 is very small. As far as maps go, so that's not actually going to be like a great opportunity to get a bunch more powerful. Okay. Right, I forgot that this is Throwbow, of course. Hang on. I was kind of expecting it to charge at me like a Throwbow. I kind of want to leave like a curse worth of little curse orbs in the room so that I can come back and get cursed later if I want to. Because then I can remove that curse and get the buff with the inverter, and blah, 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 blah. Okay. That might do. Nice chance to critical strike enemies. I mean, look, at this point, with all of these potions, we're just going to be critting constantly in the final fight. Definitely don't want to leave just yet. A little bit more value I'd like to get out of this floor, please. Stop. Stop setting me alight with the galoshes, game. Please. I keep making the effort to try and take them, but it's always just... Oh. It's not always negatively affecting me. That's an unfair representation. It's just when it negatively affects me, it's so much more annoying and damaging than any benefit it provides. It does legitimately feel like a curse. Like, not a ridiculously bad curse, but a curse nonetheless. There are curses that have positives. There's the Rain of Fire curse. It's a major curse that makes fire just drop occasionally into your room. You can use that to solve fire puzzles. But the fact that you can use it for good occasionally doesn't mitigate the fact that it's overall causes you more damage than you need. Negative. Yeah, we're too late to go for food duplication or anything like that. Bounce. Yikes. Very, very, very unfortunate shot for us. Also, yikes. This floor was really, really small as well. And also didn't offer that much of a benefit. I worry that what I thought was going to happen on floor 4 has already happened. And will also happen again on floor 4. Oh, gosh! Okay, I only just realized in time that that I had the golden pilfer in the room, so. As far as I'm concerned, the fact that we even managed to get it, despite all of the damage we took, was ridiculous. We're also now back on 999 thorium, so I no longer need to focus on collecting that. I also want to make sure that I can get a third curse on this floor, otherwise I don't want to get 3 curses. Contest. Interesting. Range damage is not actually that bad. But the reason that I want to make sure that I can get 3 curses on this floor is so that I can trigger Kurtz's stash. Because otherwise, I don't want to just pick up 2 curses that might actually be pretty negative for us without a plan on how to get rid of them. Never mind, this'll do. Bomb damage. Bomb damage. I'm gonna complete the rest of the floor first to see if I find any... I don't know what you should call them. To see if I find any bottled duplicate potions. Just so that I can duplicate what ends up coming out of the Kurtz's stash. Mostly it's just going to involve going to the shop and just Seeing if one's in there. I remember when I thought the Crimson Skeletons were absolutely terrifying. Nope. They're just skeletons with a small gimmick. Think of the extra key. There's another fish key bomb. Holy guacamole, find more altar rooms. Way too late. Yeah, this whole thing just is reroll paradise. Do I want to reroll all of my items? Kurtz's stash is about to disappear. If I also had transmutagen bombs, by the way, I would now be able to reroll my whole run. Like, curated. But I don't. I don't think I want that. Take a protein shake just because. Hey, look! We did get a bottled popcorn, by the way. Oh. Which I immediately decided to re-roll for some reason. Pop that tincture. Get above 250 so I live. My God. All right, I'm gonna reroll one more time with this using a bomb. Salamander's tail, but I don't actually care that much about it. All right, I'll reroll using a potion. Really? There aren't this many bad items in the game. Like, you actually had to invent some new bad items and give them to me, game. I'm really impressed that you did so. On my behalf. I'm still salty about those. And I re-rolled the duplicate. Ugh. I can't believe I did that. So dumb. Such a daft thing to have done. No more ways to cause fire. Fine. I'll just go and see if I can find the... Oh, the secret room. There we go. See what we've got for us. At least you'll destroy a couple of the surrounding rocks. Never mind, just one of them, apparently. Just the one will do. I am gonna take and pop this and start just trying to destroy all rocks everywhere. Oh, look, that one got us a curse removal. That one got us a key. Not even half done yet. Alright, yeah, that one's already got us. Actually, we've already found all the secret rooms then. So this is now just trying to find anything fancy? Found a potion at least. Yeah. Oh, that could do. Taking that one and so that cuts a stash pop. Savagery as well. Let's go craftsmanship. So now that one craftsmanship buff now means we have 100% gold integrity, so we don't lose any gold at the end of the run. Transmute all carried relics. Again, it's offered to me. I don't really have bomb-related relics. Maybe I take Mighty Metamorphom and I use it directly before the final fight. Like, maybe that's where its position is. Ooh! That's increased attack speed. So we've got increased crit, increased attack speed, increased damage, just generally from the Berserker's Brew. This is turning out to be really interesting as far as the last fight goes. Although, Mighty Metamorphom is going to change my Miner's Flask if I use it. Just trying to get rid of the rest of that bomb now. So I can go back for the rest of the stuff that we actually want. Transmute a random carried relic, almost certainly not something we care about. We don't need 2 Berserker's Brews. So I will take 1 Mighty Metamorphom, which means I use 1 Strength Brew here. No, wait, I use 1 Berserker Brew here. Which gives me throw damage, so I use that as well. Getting nothing. Right? No, right, there we go, that one. And so I can use 1 Strength Serum. Trying to make sure I have the exact right ones, because next floor, very small. This is floor 3, so floor 4, we immediately go pretty much to the boss. I don't know if I want a Mighty Metamorphom as the thing. Oh, so difficult. Both of those are just complete garbage for us right now, so I'm just gonna leave them. No curse removal there. I think there was curse removal in another one. Was it? No, it was a shrine. No, but curse removal spawned here. Didn't it? In response to something blowing up? Ah, up here. Okay. Mind finding me the fast track to this boss? I have a very important meeting. Don't want to keep him late. I mean, look. I've got a meeting with Nori scheduled. So I don't want to make him late. Well, I do want to make him late, but different sense of the word, see? This is the end for you. Damn it. I was hoping it wasn't gonna be. Again, it would be nice if I could use that pot to get a ridiculous amount of buffs from my inverter, but oh well. Alas, we cannot. Not in our current setup, that is. It's not Absolution. I can't remember what it is called. Purification Potion, maybe? The one that removes all of your curses. Absolution's just 5. And even then, Absolution's rare. Just all early game stuff. Guess I'll take Nori's thing. Sorry, Gordon's tunic, just in case it helps with Nori. I'll use 1 more bomb, just reroll for the final time. Oh look! Doubling season, finally. crown as well. Interestingly, because we didn't get the duplicate, because we didn't actually end up getting the synergy, getting Bomb Bushka is way better for me. I'm very glad that turned up, actually. I'm very glad there's not a potion that's like, you know, increase explosive damage temporarily. I'm very glad that's not a potion, but God, it'd be helpful in this run. In the very specific hybrid potion bomb run. It's all the rage. No one's doing it these days. That food cooking itself almost killed me. Yep. Good stuff. Relics have a chance to be turned into potions. I'm not going to open that yet then. Almost. Let's go for the curse removal first. Now, I do not have any way to heal past this point, so secret rooms will have to be how we get that. If at all, that is. Look, I'm gonna just drop a bomb in this room and see if there's a secret room adjacency. There is. Not only is there a secret room adjacency, both of the adjacencies are here. Also trying to find the crawl space. Ooh. Transmute in a bottle, an extra reroll machine. Ooh. I could pop that in the shop. Oh no, but I only have one item in there. May as well pop it in here then. Oh no, but the other item is not going to be useful, right? Deal more swing damage at high health. Fine. It might not be the most useful thing for me, but it'll be fine. Whereas in here, we have an item that we're not going to take at all. And a couple other items we get to reroll for free. Should only reroll once with my own HP. Oh, screw you! Teleporting the Queen's Bomb into the bomb that I wanted from the Queen's, with the Queen's Bomb. Yeah, screw you. You did that to annoy me. And it was real effective. I shouldn't do the Berserker's Brew before the final fight as well. That's too much. That's like committing everything. And then I'm going melee after that, surely. Ugh. Start trying to pop all of the potions that are gonna turn into... Hang on. Wait. Just put that one down, and then... Wait, no, I do want Toxic. Hang on. Take that one. Okay, fine. Reroll all those potions. This one now gives a little bit of health. That one actually got pushed into another room, but it couldn't be used there, interestingly. Alright. Start trying to kick potions at the big boss. Or I'll just jump a couple thousand miles away, that's fine too. Yeah, mobile enemies are going to be a little hard to fight with this. Like, it's doing okay, but literally if I was just swinging, I would be doing so much more damage. Yeah, honestly, like, it's nice to try potions. Not potions. It's nice to try bombs, but clearly it's not really what we should be at right now. Make sure all of these get lit back up so I can deal a reasonable amount of damage. Alright, and now things get awful. Come on. Damn it! That one actually hit me as well. It's fine, we got you, Nori. Can't really just return fire on that one. Yep, I'm dead. Resurrection brings us back. And honestly, at this point, I'm gonna pop the Berserker's Brew, and I'm gonna just try and... I'm gonna try and do it the good old-fashioned way. Rather than leaving this kind of orphaned run. Keep it going, remember the pattern. Damn it. Yeah, okay, so when two arms come out, they attack a little bit faster than when only one arm comes out by itself. Honestly, it got pretty far for a run that, you know, I specifically was trying to do two things outside of my wheelhouse at the same time. Well, I say two things outside of my wheelhouse. Breaking with potions is very much inside it. It's very much just bombs, basically. Also ended up losing like 60k over the course of that run, which is really, really hemorrhaging. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been UnderMine. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next Under Time.